definition of words on the text, and we don't understand what the text actually means there. Like when we think of fornicator, we immediately think of somebody down on Bourbon Street that's selling themselves for money or something like that, or somebody that's, into like having orgies or something. But listen to this. This is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau. Now listen, Esau was not running around laying with a bunch of women.
No.
In the sense of how we define fornication.
Right.
He was not engaging in fornication in the sense of how we define fornication. Then it defines what it would mean to be a fornicator or profane person. So listen what it says. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau. And this is what he did that was fornication or profane. He sold his birthright for one morsel of meat.
Right.
What was his birthright? The blessing of the firstborn.
Right.
What's that? Eternal life. What did he sell it for? One morsel of meat. So how would that jive with us? If we would sell our birthright, which is, we've all been cut from the rock that is God. Our birthright is eternal life. Jesus, the firstborn among many brethren. What is the blessing of the firstborn? Eternal life through the firstborn. Now, a profane person or a fornicator would be a person who would sell their birthright to try to have life through the strength of the flesh for one morsel of meat.
Yeah.
You see?
Wow.
You'd be fornicating with the flesh.
Right.
You would be committing adultery on God.
Yeah.
Your husband, your maker is your husband. What was Israel doing? They were worshiping the works of their own hands. They were fornicating with their works.
Yeah.
They were committing adultery on God, not by laying with people physically, but by fornicating with trying to have life through their own works. They were fornicators. They were profane. They sold their birthright for the flesh, trusting in the flesh.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah. That just adds more.